Okay, and what's my next step?
Okay. The next step from what I teach is you need to install a blog at your domain. Now, it's easy for me to say you need to install a blog if you don't know, what you're doing. But as long as you have cPanel hosting, which most hosts are cPanel based hosting. Now, if you're not sure what that means, you can always Google that and make sure that before you go and buy hosting, that they use a cPanel feature. You will be able to install a blog from your hosting panel. Now, if you're not sure how to install a blog, you can simply go to YouTube or you can go to Google and search for videos that will teach you how to install a blog using what's called Fantastico. That's part of your cPanel. Okay. Now, if all this is sounds very, very complicated and very, very hard, believe me, it's not. There's videos online that can show you how to do that for free. Okay. So we've taken the first step. We've bought our name. We have an email account set up. And the next step is to obviously install the blog. Okay, so we install a basic looking WordPress blog. Excuse me. And the next step is to obviously make the blog look nice. Now, I don't know if you obviously, Matt, if you've seen when you first install a blog, it always looks a little plain, a little boring.
Right.
Yeah, so the next step is to add a blog theme. Now, if you go to Google and you search for blog themes, you will see there are millions and millions of themes out there. Now, what I tend to do, and what I have my students do, I have my students install what's called an AdSense friendly theme. This means you can place AdSense ads, which I'll cover in a little bit later, on your blog. And when these ads get clicked, you can earn a few cents at a time. Now, the reason I have my students do that straight away is so they can actually see that what they're doing is starting to generate an income. Even if someone just starting out sees a 10-cent income coming, from an AdSense click, it gives them the motivation to actually go on. So that's why I do that. So you would install what's called an AdSense friendly theme. You would then go to Google and you would register for AdSense, and then you'll put AdSense ads on your blog. Now, before you do that, you really should write about 3 or 4 or 5 posts before you actually go and register for AdSense. Now, in the early days, what I tell my students is write about absolutely anything you want. You don't have to, write about a certain topic, a certain subject in the early days. Just write about anything. Now, to give you some examples, you could be writing about your hobby, you could be writing about the sites you like visiting online, you could be writing about forums you like to visit, you could be writing about the latest product you've just bought online, anything. As long as you start getting used to generating content. Okay, and like I say, when you've got about 3 or 4 posts behind you, you can then apply for Google AdSense. Now, hopefully, that process should, all of this process, including getting approved for Google AdSense, should take around 5 to 7 days.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and to get all 10 training sessions absolutely free, just click on that link below. And remember that we are not going to make this available forever, because we actually sell this for $30 every day, and now you can get it for free, but this is a very time limited offer. So make sure that you click on the link below and download all 10 training sessions.